What's up, Leveling Up Movement? It's your girl, Shara the Goddess, and I'm back with another video. Today, I'm doing a reaction to your boy, Papa Duck. Papa Duck come with some heat on his channel, so if y'all haven't checked him out, y'all definitely want to head over there to his channel and check him out. But I just wanted to do a reaction to this particular video. It's called Human Programming, y'all. So let's just sit back, relax, and see what he's talking about. And y'all know I'm going to add my 2 cents as we go along. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this thing started.
Humans can't and aren't programmed. Think again. Let's get it. Hey, this is what Papa Duck. Y'all already know my nigga. Shape on the beat. Y'all already motherfucking know what it is. Hey, flex. Not bullshit. Put y'all on game on how this programming thing works, because this is so important. And I'm going to put it in a way where anybody can break it down. Everything in your life is a program. Don't think they just came out with computers out the sky. A lot of y'all may think computers are this brilliant thing. No, it's programming. And they got this mimicking the way human behavior, of how humans react in different situations and stuff like that there.
Okay.
Basically, you're being programmed, or you're getting programs put into your mental, and these are the programs you act out. Like they say, if you give me the child for the first 7 years, I'll show you the man. What that mean? That basically
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right there, y'all. All right, I like what he was just talking about, y'all. He's saying basically the first 7 years of a child's life is the most important part, is the most important years of a child's life, because what happens in those first 7 years, you're building your subconscious mind. This is why a lot of adults still are attached and hold on to a lot of things in their life, and still are being affected by a lot of things in their life based off of when they were children. Because the first 7 years of your life, it's like your brain, your mind is completely wide open. So whatever is put in your mind in those first 7 years is basically shaping the person that you will become in your adult life. So that's what he's talking about with those first 7 years of a child's life. Let me go ahead and play it.
This child is being programmed by what they see. You didn't teach that child to open up that door. He saw you doing it, or she saw you doing it. And over time, the first 7 years, those first programs gonna depict 95% of this child's life. So
I just told y'all that.
That you have a child, you have to be very careful what you let them see. Don't let that child just sit and be looking at the iPad all day because you doing what you're doing. Don't do that. Don't let them just be all on YouTube because they, don't do that. Because it's very important that the first 7 years, whatever they learn, they're going to carry that out through the next, really 95% of their whole life.
Yeah.
Now, you're programmed to eat 3 meals a day. That's why America's the most obese country in the world. Look it up. Oh, you think Chinese people just small because they go look at the portion of food that they eat compared to the portions of food we eat. Everything that we're programmed to do, we pay for it. That's why I say ignorance is the most important, the most expensive thing in the world. Why? Because you're going to pay for it mentally, physically.
I like what he's about to continue on saying. He's basically saying that ignorance, you pay for being ignorant, y'all. This is very, very important. You pay for being ignorant, because y'all got to remember, we are the universe. We are nature itself in the flesh. So it's like, being that you don't know who you are, you have to pay for that. You have to pay for not knowing who you truly are. You have to pay for being ignorant. So this is why it is time to come back into fully knowing who you truly are. Once you know who you truly are, then game cannot be ran on you. But because we weren't taught this is why we were ignorant. Ignorant to not knowing the truth and who we truly are inside. I'm gonna go ahead and continue to play. Play it.
And emotionally. Now, you're living in a world where you're programmed to have relationships this way. You're programmed to get married. You're programmed to be a hard worker. When they say in the Bible, a man's supposed to sweat to the brow of his eyes, however they go, a man's supposed to sweat. If you think about that, that's a programming for a hard-working person. person. If that's the case, then why a lot of these white folks don't sweat to the brow, they don't sweat to their eyebrow or whatever? They gonna have you do it because you've been programmed to be a worker. When you go to college, you're programmed to be a worker, not a boss. You have to understand that you can break these programs. It's up to you. You stop the program.
Okay, y'all hear that? It's up to you to stop the programming, y'all. You gotta stop the programming. And the programming is basically the things that you do every day. Whether you're getting up, going to work, whether you are doing things that you really don't want to do, whether you are voluntarily participating in negative conversations. That's all programming, because like I talk about a lot on this channel, whatever you put your attention on, you are literally attracting that same energy. So if you sit up and watch reality shows all day long about women and men fighting and gossiping and doing all these negative things, you are subconsciously programming your own reality. That's crazy. That basically means when you participate in things that aren't good for you, you are creating that. So that's what he's talking about, y'all. But let's go ahead and continue to watch.
Well, no, you don't have to go with what everybody else is doing because they're programmed to do that. And the older people are, the more programmed they are. So your mother, your grandma, like they are so programmed so they can't help you. This is the matrix.
Exactly. I got to pause it again, y'all. This is why I talked about on a video I just posted. I had did a reaction to Pretty Boss TV. Make sure y'all check that out if you haven't already. But how basically she used to try to, especially when you come into enlightenment and spirituality and you begin to know what's really going on in this matrix, you want to spread the news. You want to spread this knowledge to everybody. But y'all, this is the biggest lesson that I even had to learn for myself. Everybody can't handle this particular truth because they are deep into the programming. So this is why it is not always at your own best interest to try to let everybody know, to wake up the masses and stuff, because a lot of people honestly is never going to get it. And that's okay. As long as you know what's going on, that is all that matters. But trying to wake up older people and certain people, they just can't get it. They're not going to get it. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and continue to play it.
Coded the program and couldn't fuck with it. You have to understand, man, everything around you is a program. The way you raise your child. You don't have to put your child in daycare. You don't have to. You don't have to go to school. Programming is very, very, very imperative of how your life is going to turn out. Because if you, and then the things that makes you feel uncomfortable are things that you're doing that you don't have a program in your mind that's comfortable with that. Meaning, when you change things up, this is an indication that you're progressing. This is the other side of your fear.
Exactly.
Same thing over and over because they're comfortable with it.
Yep.
But I'm telling y'all.
I'm going to go ahead and pause it again, y'all. I'm going to pause it again. I like that. He's basically saying, anytime you step outside of the box in those unfamiliar territories, like when you even waking up, it's basically you're stepping into the unfamiliar. You're going beyond your fears. And this is a great thing. That means you are breaking the spell. You are breaking that hypnotic spell that we are all under. So it is a great thing when you step outside of the box, because that means that you are breaking those chains. You are breaking those programs. So when you don't step outside of the box, when you still want to stick to what you have been doing your whole life and just being repetitive like a robot, this means that you are still held hostage in bondage in the same programming, which is not serving you. This is why so many people are unhappy, because they are stuck in a box that they can't get out of. But what I want to say to you all is that you can do it. We all can do it, but it is going to take consistency. It's going to take consistency and just continue to wake yourself up to knowledge and learn. That's why I always say, do your own personal research. The veil is unlifting, you guys. Mother Nature, Mother Earth is awakening, and being that we are connected to her, that means that we are awakening as well. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I just wanted to give my reaction to Papa Duck. This particular video is human programming. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share all of these videos, y'all. It's time to wake up. It's time to become aware of who you truly are on the inside. That is what it is all about. Anyway, y'all, this is your girl, Shabba the Goddess. Till the next time, I'm out of here. Peace.